And welcome back to Wolf Dog Empires. We're gonna take a look at Soul Exchange. It's a second Soul Exchange ever, and it's in May 2022. We're gonna take a look here, and for 10 heroes, for 10 5 stars, you can trade for Kunchin. He's pretty good for 10. He's really good. He recovers 42% health for all allies. All enemies get 34% defense down for 4 turns. He also cleanses status ailments from all allies, and he gives dark allies plus 46% defense against holy for 4 turns. So he's pretty good there. He's also mana speed slow. So with all these good things, he'll be really good at the fast wars. He's also a good purple tank if you don't have a good purple tank. He makes a good one on a pinch. So he's pretty good for exchanging 10. Norns, she is really good versus Mythic Titans. So the reason why she's good at Mythic Titans is because the target and nearby enemies become weak against the element they are strong against for 5 turns. They stay weak against the element they are normally weak against. So what happens with the Mythic Titans, if you remember, so let's say it's a green Mythic Titan, then you're going to use your green Titan team, which is a bunch of red heroes, maybe a red elemental down, or red defensive down, and so on and so forth to get the highest score against a Titan. The thing about the Mythic Titan, though, is they give you several flags, and they actually give you like a minus 10% or minus 20% on your heroes. If you keep using them, then they actually are weaker the second and third time around versus that Titan. So let's say you use your red heroes against a green Mythic Titan, but now maybe use them twice for 2 flags. The second time you'll see you get a lower score because those heroes are weakened or they have lower attack. And so on the third flag, you really don't want to use those red heroes anymore. Maybe you don't have a lot of other great red heroes to use. So eventually, what you could do if you have Norns, you can use Norns as a tank against that Mythic Titan that's green. But now you can use your blue heroes against this Mythic Titan and just replace one of those blue heroes with Norns. And so now you're going to have your blue elemental defense, and also you're going to have your blue defensive down, and then you're going to have Norns, and then you're going to have some more blue heroes, maybe Mickey and another one, maybe a high attack blue. And so now you can use those blue ones that are fresh heroes, which are not weakened. And that's why Norns is really good against Mythic Titans. So maybe she's not a hero that you want to pick up if you're missing a lot of these heroes. If you're missing Kunchin, you could get Kunchin. Elradir, I don't recommend. Costume Kagan, he is mana speed slow, so he'll be really good in those fast wars. But I wouldn't get. I have regular Kagan. A lot of people have regular Kagan. It's easy to get, but I wouldn't get Costume Kagan here. Perseus, he's really good against against healing, but a lot of people don't like him. He's too niche and not a good niche. A better niche here would be Grimble, who is in exchange for 15 heroes. Grimble's in that 2019 family. And Grimble, when he first came out, a lot of people were down on Grimble. So was I. I mean, anti-minion, he doesn't deal a lot of damage. And so this anti-minion hero at the time looked underwhelming. But since then, this game has released a ton of minion heroes out there. And so people were starting to think maybe Grimble will be of more use, but people were still using Mother North, Krampus, Dark Lord. They're using a lot of other heroes that were not minion heroes. So Grimble was still on the sidelines, but then the game came out with the Undead Horde. So on rotation, every couple weeks, there is the wars that we fight, and they did replace one of them with a new one called Undead Horde. So those hordes, the Undead Horde, they are minions. So when the enemy gets a minion each, now Grimble is an OP hero versus enemies in the Undead Horde. Just because, again, so regular team, not too many people have a ton of minion heroes all in the same team. So you may be able to find one here or there, but not too many. But in the Undead Horde wars, you could actually use Grimble. So if you already have a lot of these heroes, and maybe only Grimble is the only one that you don't have, and you don't want to wait till next Soul Exchange, maybe you have a lot of 5 stars laying around, Grimble can actually solidify your team in the Undead Horde wars. So not bad if you really are missing heroes to fight against the undead in the Undead War and Undead Horde wars. Take a look at the next one, Divana. She's a good hero, but a lot of people would not trade 15 5 stars for her. Lady of the Lake, mana speed slow, so she's got some really good stats there. I mean, she recovers 42% health for all allies, and then she summons a really good minion. So she's a really good hero. She's mana speed slow, which means she's going to be really good in the fast wars because she's got some pretty good mana recovery and minion because she's slow, or she is slow because she's got some really good things going on. And so in the fast wars, when all the heroes are gonna be fast, then Lady of the Lake is gonna have a good advantage. All of those mana speed slow heroes are gonna have a good advantage. I have several slow heroes already, mana speed slow, and some of them are in green. So I probably won't be picking up Lady of the Lake, but if you need a slow green hero, Lady of the Lake in exchange for 15, not a bad choice. Anzog, he's an okay hero. A lot of people would not exchange 15 heroes for him. Ariel, she's pretty good, but for me, I already have 3 5-star blue heroes. I have Alexandrine, Esme, and Zircon the ninja. So I wouldn't want to trade 15 5 stars for a 4th blue healer. But if you don't have Ariel, you may want to consider her, but she's got a costume out there. So sometimes it's better to just try to go after the costume because you get Ariel plus the costume. Let me see. Next one here, Lepiota. She's a pretty good hero. She can kind of so whatever enemy you hit, they'll be out of the fight for a few turns, 4 turns, and so that makes her a pretty good hero. But I just picked her up. I haven't leveled her up yet because I'm still leveling up my first custom kill hair. I have a second one, but I'll probably level up Lepiota before I level up the second custom kill hair. But it's gonna be a while because I also have a couple other purple heroes that are pretty good. But Lepiota is a really good hero, but I wouldn't be exchanging 20 for her because I just picked her up. But if you don't have her, you might want to consider her. Sif, Sif's okay. I mean she's pretty good, but a lot of people would not trade 20 for her. Mother North, she's probably the best one on here. Standalone, she's probably the best one on here. You definitely consider picking her up, especially if you need a reviver. Black Knight, we all know Black Knight is OP with the taunt, but I wouldn't pick him up. I did end up picking up several copies of Kara from the May's Hero of the Month. So I have taunt, and I wouldn't mind using 2 or 3 in taunt heroes in one team just to kind of raid around, just to mess around with people. But I have so many Kara copies of Kara that I wouldn't need to trade 20 to get a taunt hero. I would have 6 actually. And Lord Loki, he's really good because when you hit an enemy, you copy their special and then you use it. So that's really good because as the years go on, if this game comes out with better and tougher heroes with better specials, then Lord Loki would actually become an even better hero than he is now. So I think Lord Loki is gonna keep up with the times because he copies the opponent that he hits. So the better they are in the future, the better he's gonna be because he just copies them and throws a cast a special against them. So I think Lord Loki is really good. Let me see, with the Black Knight, I do have. Let's see how many Karas we got here. So there's 1 Kara here at 141, and then here's another 5. So that's why I wouldn't be going after a taunt hero like Black Knight. If I didn't have Kara at all, I would definitely consider Black Knight. Right now, I would probably get on the 20s. I already have Lepiota. She's good, but I already have her. So I would consider Mother North because she is the best one on here, and Lord Loki because I think it'll be a lot of fun to kind of watch somebody think that they're bringing out some OP heroes against me. Maybe they have some OP slow heroes because the slow ones are the ones that have some great skills like Alfreak, and then you can just use Lord Loki on average. So he's faster, and you can kind of pick which shields to kind of set off in order to set him off first, and then copy Alfreak, use it against their team, and then next time maybe copy Alfreak again or somebody else. And so I think that Lord Loki's just going to get better and better as heroes, as the new heroes that come out are better and better. I think Lord Loki's going to keep up with them, so that's a good one there. So Mythic Titans, pick Norns. If you don't have a purple tank, then Kunshin is a steal at 10. If you have everybody, then you could trade for Grimble, because as far as we know here, that Undead Horde is here to stay for a long time. So Grimble is going to be an important hero for a long time. And even if they get rid of the Undead Horde, I mean, there's heroes out there like Hulda who have really strong minions. You have Silveria, Hero of the Month, really good minions. So as as enemy heroes have a lot of great minion heroes, then Grimble is going to be important. So some people might consider trading 15 for him. Lady of the Lake, slow mana speed, OP hero. I mean, a really good hero here for 15. She's worth it. Ariel, there's a costume out there, so there's other ways to get Ariel plus a costume. I wouldn't do that, and I already have 3 healers, so I wouldn't do that one. I already have Lepiota. So for me, I will go Mother North, number 1, Lord Loki, number 2, and for niche, I would go Grimble if you want against Minion, and Norns if you want a great hero against Mythic Titans. So thank you for joining me today. Hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of good info coming up in the future. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That does help me out a lot. Thank you.